Ever wondered why React context is such a big deal? Let's break it down simply. React context lets you share data across your whole app without manually passing down props from one component to another. It's like giving every part of your app access to the same information instantly. Normally, with prop drilling, data has to move step by step. The app sends it to the parent sends it to the child, and the child has to send it again to the grandchild, even if it's just the grandchild that needs this data. Let's see that in action. In this setup, the app component is where everything begins. Inside the app, we have a piece of data, a state variable called user. Let's say it holds the name Debbie. Now here's the tricky part. The app doesn't directly display Debbie. Instead, it sends that user data as a prop to another component called profile. But profile doesn't use the data either, it just passes it down again to the user card. Then the user card doesn't need it for anything. It just sends it one more time to the username, and finally the username uses that prop to show hello Debbie on the screen. Now here is where React context steps in to save the day. Instead of passing down props step by step through every component, context gives us a shortcut. It creates a special shared space where data can live, and any component in our app can reach into that space and use the data directly. No more middlemen, no more unnecessary passing, just clean and direct access to what you need. So here is how it works in code. We start by creating something called context. You can think of it like a data hub for your app. Then we wrap our entire app inside a provider and give that provider the data we want it to share, in this case our user information. Now any component that sits inside that provider can reach into the context and grab that data instantly. No need to pass props from app to profile to user card anymore. The username can now access user directly from the context and still show hello Debbie on the screen. Same output as before, but with far less code and zero drilling. Clean, efficient, and future friendly. So what is really happening under the hood? With props, every layer has to manually hand down data to the next, like passing a note through a chain of people. With context, React builds a shared data space, kind of like a cloud, where every component under that provider can read from or even update the data directly.